Gotta be safe. You never know when the coronavirus will strike. Hello everyone, Sub-Zero the X-Ninja here. Contrary to popular belief, belief that's not popular at all actually. No, this is not a video on the coronavirus. It was originally meant to be one, but unfortunately my Mac back there is out of commission at the moment, and by that I mean I'm locked out of my account pretty much. So at the moment I cannot get into my Mac to actually make a good enough news video on par with the other news video on my channels about the coronavirus. So I thought might as well just make a quick update video here for now. And once I get my Mac back on there to start making a video on the coronavirus, because the coronavirus has actually hit where I live now in Northern Ireland. There's a woman now who has the coronavirus here. But as I said before, this isn't a video on the coronavirus. I just wanted to give a few updates, including that massive update I mentioned before Kappa struck. So I suppose we should get started then. Some of you guys may be wondering as well why I'm not really uploading too much anymore. It's simply just because that I'm kind of adapted to college life now pretty much. Because, I mean, it's not college here, but here in Northern Ireland and the rest of the UK too, you have what's called post-16 classes, and then you have college as well. They're basically on the same level. But this post-16 class is essentially college, so that's what I'm doing. I just have a lot of work, and I just don't really have time to make videos half the time, because I have a lot of work to do for it. Although right now, I don't have much work to do. I've maybe only got like one piece at the moment, whereas normally I'm loaded. So right now, I've actually got some time to actually do some video here. And then the coronavirus video will come later on once I get my Mac back up and running again. But the past few months at school have just been, they've been mad. First of all, somebody died at my school. I'm not going to say their name out of respect, but yeah, we had a death in the school. It was a pretty heartbreaking week, to be honest. The week itself was just, it was mad. Like the whole school was down. There was even people crying in the corridors. It was a mad week. Like, I mean, it was like you could just feel it. Like, even though I really didn't have much time, I maybe talked with them I maybe talked to this guy a couple times, but I didn't really have that much of an attachment to him. In fact, my brother had more of an attachment to him. But But even then, you still felt kind of sad because the entire school was just gloomy that whole week. There was a memorial book sitting outside in the school hall. It was a pretty mad week that week. I know I said that quite a few times, but that's just a habit I got. Just to repeat things I say over and over again, as you guys may know. Kappa. Yay. As far as I'm aware, I don't think any of my videos have been affected just yet. But for those of you who are wondering, nope. Our friends South Park and Fritz the Cat are still 4 kids. And our friend Fritz the Cat is still 4 kids and 4 adults at the same time. And then I suppose you guys noticed the little experimental phase I went through just before this video. I'll talk about that later. But so far, I think Kappa's kind of dying down a bit. Because Kappa now is, like, you type in Kappa and I see the sports event in Italy most of the time. Surprisingly still going on, because I think you guys can guess why it's maybe surprising that it's still going on. But this sports event in Italy is what's coming up whenever I type in Kappa now. I mean, hopefully right now it's just blown over everyone's radars. Everyone's just getting used to it. And hopefully this Protect Kids Act thing either isn't going through either. If that ever goes through, then you'll start seeing people flipping the tables. That experimental phase I was talking about. I'm sure you guys noticed that last video I made. It was a Turkish Pop video, lyrics video. Wait, that didn't sound right. It was a Turkish Pop lyrics video. Yeah, that was much better. Sorry guys, I just don't have much to actually work with when you're max out of commission. Alright, that's enough of me pausing. I'm sure you guys noticed, yeah, I know, Turkish Pop's been one of my favorite genres of music recently, so I actually wanted to give a go at just making a lyrics video on that. I probably will make more as well, probably maybe music from other languages. Everyone's favorite, Despacito. But yeah, I've been getting into Turkish Pop recently, so that's why I might post some more Turkish Pop lyrics videos as well. But, what I'm thinking of doing is maybe unlisting them from my channel. So then you have to go find this playlist because it doesn't just fit the theme of my channel, really, I'd say. I mean, I actually wanted to do this for a while now. But I wanted to unlist a couple videos on my channel. Just keep there before you guys get alarmed. No, I'm not deleting them. I'm just going to unlist them. Meaning you can't go into my channel page and find them. You actually have to go... You actually either have to have a link for them or find the playlist for it. It's just because that's the... Like, my channel's all over the place in terms of content. Like, I want to keep my channel, like, my main channel page to one specific type of content. Rather than all this different content. So things like news videos and my gaming videos, because they're probably the two most... prevalent things on my channel. Maybe some vlogs as well. Like vlogs and all. But my little experimental phases, like that Turkish Pop music video, maybe some of my older videos, my test video definitely, they're probably going to be unlisted at some point. And if you guys still want to watch them for whatever weird reason you want to watch my test video again, there will be playlists for them. I will provide links to them, some way, shape, or form, so that you guys can still go find the playlist. You still can go watch the videos. They're not being deleted, they're just being unlisted. When will that be? I do not know. When I can bother my arse to, that's when it can be. So, just letting you guys know that. And I've got two pretty big updates coming up as well. One is that one I've been planning ever since December 2019, before the whole Kappa phrase happened. So there's that one. And then there's another pretty big update that I want to address here as well. Alright, first major update is... your boy's gonna be driving soon! So I've been waiting a while. I've actually been waiting ever since like December 2019, ever since I first got my provisional driving license to say this. It was actually January 2020, I think. It was December 2019 when I was looking at cars. But yes, it's happened. This guy right here is driving soon. I'm actually doing my lessons right now. I've already finished my first lesson. I actually went out in my own car a couple times with my dad. Because I'm not sure how American law works, but in UK law, if you're a learner driver, as long as you have someone with you in the car that's a registered driver, you can still drive the car with them. Obviously, restrictions, obviously. And you need to have L plates on the car, if you guys know what they look like. And then once you get your driving license, you have R plates that you put on the car that stands for restricted. I believe down south, down the Republic, they call it their novice plates, I think, N plates. But they both do the same thing. They basically restrict you to about like 45 miles an hour, I think, or around that. And had a couple other restrictions there as well, I think. I think all it really does is restrict your speed to 45 miles an hour, I think. And I maybe think it restricts certain roads, but I'm not 100% sure about that. But by the summertime, this boy here could be driving. And then after that, once I mean, right now it's darker, so I can't actually go out and show you my car. But it's mental. I'm talking about that mental. It'll just be another mystery for now until I can actually bother to actually go out and show you guys my car. But it's a pretty mental. I mean, considering my age, it's pretty mental. But I will say this right now. Disability benefits pretty much got me it. Yes, I'm not joking, guys. I am on pretty much disability benefits. No joke. Or disability, like, what do they call it? Like pension, that's what it is. Oh my god, it sucks not having my Mac working. I have to use these seemingly lame transitions instead of a bleep sound effect and a black screen. Oh, life sucks. So, you guys might not know what I'm talking about, but in the United Kingdom, in the entirety of the United Kingdom, um, disability benefits are like there's two types. There's DLA, Disability Living Allowance, and PIP, also called PIP, which means Personal Independence Payment. Um, DLA, Daily Living Allowance, is what you basically start. You apply for it if you have. I mean, if you guys remember when I said I had autism back, that's how I was able to get this. Um, that's basically whenever you start, like you start from like four. I think it's around then that you apply. Your parents apply you for disability living allowance. I then started getting it transferred into my bank account at 15, which was last year. And then when you turn 16, you then switch over to personal independence payment, which is what I am right now. And if you get the enhanced component of the mobility part, there's two sections to it. There's daily living and there's mobility parts. Um, Daily living is like it's kind of like on a point system. If you answer these questions, like you get the certain amount of points for